Hey y'all, I don't know how this is gonna come out. It's like my fifth take and it's gotten dark on me, but I wanted to talk a little bit about why we got interested in real estate. I'm trying to do more videos involving properties and actual projects to give some visuals to learn from. But this particular house is significant to me because about 23 years ago, my mom was renting this little place. She'd been divorced a short while, and my grandfather bought it from the landlord without my mom's knowledge. He was able to do that because he had invested in some real estate in Georgia and did a 1031 tax deferred exchange and was able to buy this. And at the time, it was just a dingy little house, but it was in Alamo Heights, which is a really nice area. I think he paid about $120,000 for it. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if it's tripled in value in those years. Um, he was able to do that because he bought property and held it for a long period of time, and that really is what struck my interest. That was why I really got interested in real estate, because I kind of feel like in a way he saved her standard of living. He allowed her to have a safe, secure home in a nice neighborhood that she would never have been able to have based on her salary at the time. So had it not been for his good planning, she might be living in an apartment somewhere, maybe in a house like one she rented prior that her car got stolen out from in front of, and it just was a rougher little area. So the peace of mind he had um, during his life to know that his daughter had a safe place to live with great neighbors and good police and fire and all the services was huge to him. He wasn't a person that aspired for a lot of fancy things, but he did some smart financial things that allowed him to help his daughter have a safe, secure future. So I think of this as a great example to me and a reminder of why I do this stuff. I hope nothing bad ever happens, but I want to have options. And for me, real estate is partly about security. And this little house, it's hard to see in the dark now, but it represents security to me, and it represents knowing that my mom's safe and in a safe place with in a great neighborhood. And she's made this little house beautiful. It was, like I said, it was sort of a dingy little house, but she's over the years made it her project, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I think it could be in a magazine somewhere. And I just feel like I want to show more videos and more examples of why we do what we do, and maybe to inspire some people that are on the fence or don't maybe understand why. And it's not the only way to build wealth or do something for your financial future, but it is a way. It's a way we like. It's a way we've seen a lot of people succeed. And I always come back to thinking that I don't hear a lot of people say, "Man, I wish I had sold that house 10 years ago." What I've heard more of is, "I wish I hadn't sold that house 10 years ago." And in this case, there would be no way that my mom could have afforded this house at the time, or certainly now. But because of his thinking and timing and planning and putting something aside for a future, she's able to live in this beautiful, beautiful home. And I don't worry about her safety, and our children stay here with her. And the inside's just as pretty as the outside, but it's just for me, a visual representation of why we do this and why we were interested in real estate. And I'll talk more about our why in the future, but I think this is a great example to show what you can do if you are diligent, determined, and do this for the long haul. It can really be powerful, and that's what this little house represents to me. I just thought I'd share that with you all. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.